See what I mean? It's getting there. Let's soften these lines up. Better? It'll look a lot better when you start putting in the sleeve values here. Keep looking at her dress. Don't look so much at your paper. I know it's hard, but you will get more of an accurate image if you look at what you're drawing versus what you think you see. You'll hear that a lot in college too if you decide to continue through college. As I throw my pen everywhere. Oh. Let me know if you need help with the robes, okay? They're kind of tricky. I'm just smudging out. Kind of giving myself like a base layer here. She's kind of got like a very wish-washy all right, new Q-tip. Here we go. All right, the ear. Let me know when you're ready for the ear because we're going to put it in right now. So we're going to use the same markers here. You're going to have a little bit of like a J shape here. And this is her hair. And your ear is like right here. Kind of do like a little comma here. Oh, this is her weird hair. Let's put that in there so we have a idea of what to expect here. And her hair here has the same value of the ear unless you're dealing with the shadowy indentations of the ear canal. So the hair has a very soft increase in shadow here. And this will help separate the ear obviously need some darkness here. And there's here. All right. Go ahead and clean that up. Use your eraser. Kind of get these really light values in here. This needs to be cleaned up. These are nowhere near the color of her robes. So, also bring her arm out forward. All right, now her ear, back to her ear. Here's the hair. Go ahead and clean up the hair. And her ear goes right between her hair and the temple. Straight line construction. Don't forget, we're still dealing with the human body, the skeletal structure. Go ahead and carve out the light part of the earlobe. Thing about ears is everyone gets lost in the detail. Literally, if you squint your eyes a little bit, you'll see that you're dealing with a shadow group rather than some intricate shape. And it'll take the scariness out. Go ahead and add a circle here for the top of the ear canal, the bottom of the ear, the triangular divot, and then you can add your hair and all the finer details. Now that you have, go ahead and add the weird streaks and everything on her body. Now that we are sure about where things are supposed to be, we can kind of, fill everything in. And this is literally a value different. So that's how you do the arm, quite literally. And that, my friend, is how you can draw the Statue of Liberty using pencil. Thanks again for joining me. And in the meantime, I look forward to seeing you in the classroom.